So we're gonna be shooting the commercial and the user guide for the new PR4. We want you guys to know we haven't forgotten about it. We're not just showing it off at trade shows. We're doing a lot of work in the background to make sure it's ready for you guys. Firmware updates, rigging it all out, testing it all out, lots of beta testing. And right now we're gonna be shooting some stuff for videographers who are interested in the PR4. Really happy about it. And we played around with all the cameras we had laying around. We had a bunch of like GAC for camera rigs. So we were like, let's build the Sega Tower of Power over here by stacking all of our Sega accessories. And that's kind of what we ended up doing, but with Sony. So here we are, we got the Sony FX30. A little shoe adapter comes on up from the metal cage to metal cage. So we got 4 channels, 32-bit float. Those mix tracks are coming out into the Sony for backup. So whenever I hit record, I'm recording those backup tracks. Because we have the auto mix, I can kind of trust what's going on here. With the 32-bit float and limiters up here, this is gonna sound really good in that Sony. And yeah, nice little compact setup. And what's really nice is, you know, with the Sony, you get the little red light when you hit record. Same. So now when I'm recording, you Pandy, I get a tally light, and that's just really cool. And one of the things I really love about this rig is the fact that we have inputs on this side, right? This is the side that you traditionally always had with ENG cameras for like 40, 50 years. Always put the XLRs on this side. Then we put the outputs on this side. Well, because your inputs are right here. So you just have this little nice, neat little cable. I love this little rig. So this is the other side of our set, and we have our photo booth, and we were gonna shoot a bunch of stuff, and we gotta shoot now more of it after we're done with it on that side of the set. This is our shooting area. No one's probably ever seen the back of the Deity setup. We have pipes up here, we have pipes over there. This wall is really cool. What's really nice about it is it's fake. Not only is it fake, it's very fake. The whole thing is a giant hinge. So we have hinges. This whole wall can move. So you've probably seen this in like, I think it was the DIFB, right? We swung the wall open and now we made it like a talk show set. So this whole thing, and these panels are just held on by magnets, really strong 25-pound magnets to hide the hinge so that when the wall is closed, we can just come over here and it magnetically closes up and it holds it up, and then the hinge is gone. In the wall is a bunch of cables that we can poke stuff through, and that way if I need to get power on the other side, then I need to get power on this side. The window has a bunch of lighting on it that can be RGB controlled on both sides of the window, so we can do some dressing here. We have a Bell & Sound system that hooks up to like a little car key fob that we can set off for recording that we had to build on Arduino. So much here. We have collected over 8 years at Deity shooting. We did not start in this space. This is our second studio. First studio was actually our office space where we shot the initial videos, but we would have to shoot till midnight because our next door neighbor was a mechanic and they closed at 9. So we couldn't start making videos until 9 p.m. That was insane. Then our second studio is actually where our cafe is right now. We still have the lighting grid above our food setup so that you can actually see, like, we just moved out of there, moved to this back room in our office. Oh, we've got lights galore. We've got the little guys like the nice Amaranth COBs that we love. These are nice, and I think a couple of the lights that we have above are those. And of course, we got the big aperture lights that we do as well. We use a mixture here in the studio. So you see with our grid above us, we have these pipes. We have the aperture light on one side. And then for a nice little fill, it's the Amaranth 200D. It's fantastic. And we can control it all via the Sinus app. So when we set up in the morning, these are already permanently here, and we can dial in that key and that fill. And that way, when I go in front, it works. And then in the back, we still have one of the old school lights because we're kind of, you know, trying to recycle and not just e-waste everything. We've got an old 60, I think it's a 60X, acting as the little backlight with a little bit of amber to help with the saturation, so that like my gray shirts and my dark shirts that I wear pop from the background. For years, here's a little secret. We've always had a head right here. And the reason why it's not here today is it's missing. It was a 3D printed head of Tarantino. So Tarantino's head was on the back of our set. Like, how many years was it on there?
4 months into me working here, so it's here for like 4 years.
Yeah, it's been here for 4 years.
Like 3-4 years.
We have no idea where it went. So we had to run out to IKEA, grab a light. And then this sign, I think, has been with us in one way or another for like 6 years now.
Yeah, that was on the original set.
That was, I think, on the original set, yeah. And that's just kind of what it's been like. We're shooting some stuff. We want you guys to know we're coming back this year. We've taken a couple of years off from doing the YouTube thing, the tutorials and all that stuff. I think we've done 150, 170 videos. Is it more than that? Oh Lord, is it more than
all
that?
the mini tutorials.
Yeah, I mean, we've done, let's just say, a lot of videos. At a certain point, how many times can you do a video on how to put a boom above someone's head? We really did the same topics probably 3 to 4 times. And it was hard for us to kind of stay creative. And we had burnout. This audio recorder, this PR4, we're shooting more content for this than we've done in years. And we're talking, this guy right here has sparked so much creativity, not just in like what the product can be, but how we can make this exciting for you guys. How you guys are gonna use this excites the hell out of us. And it's given us new vigor. And we've got so many new ideas for videos. We wanna bring back Mailbag this year. We're really excited to kind of come back. PR4 is gonna be the new thing. And we are excited to share it with you. It's not tomorrow, but as you can see, we're shooting content for it. And that means we're not far off. So stay tuned.